We came, we saw, and we conquered! City team, be the team, every team. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am by now, I'm your co-host, Sutak Tony, and we got my boys in the building, who's also the co-host. Say what's up to the big dog!
Hey man, what's going on, man? It's your commish, man, back at it again with another episode, man, of the Press X podcast, man. You guys been wanting it, of course. We've been waiting, to get exactly what we needed to bring you guys another episode. So we back here, man. Episode 5. What's going on, Tom?
Man, episode 5. No excuses. That's the biggest thing, man, because everybody like to make them, but we don't like to make them here in UHL. So the first topic is, who won last season? I'm gonna let you answer that, boys. Who won last season?
Hey, listen, we all know who took the crown home. So Sock Monsters, of course, man, they had the banner up for goddamn all off season, so everybody know who the champs was. Sock Monsters, man, they definitely held it down last season. Of course, we gave them guys their kudos, man.
Yes.
Are they gonna repeat? Is the question for you?
You want the honest answer?
I need it because.
You mean the honest answer? Okay.
I'm just asking. I gotta go directly to the guy because, if I'm not mistaken, you was one of the main pieces that was able to get him over that hump last season. But this season, where have you been, Tom? A lot of people want to know.
So let's answer the first questions. Are we going to repeat? Hell yeah! What you thought this was? Come on now. Look. You even said it last season. We can roll back the tape. We had a chip on our shoulders, and now we even got a bigger chip, not because we're the defending champions. It's because we lost to certain teams in the beginning because we was too big-headed. So now it's like, it's game time. Game time. Because I'm going to tell you why. Hold on, let me tell you why. Because remember, we started off 0-4.
Right.
And then we got our shit together. And now we're above, obviously, 500, right? With a fourth team in the West. So we slowly getting up there. But it's still the regular season. It don't matter what you do in the regular season.
It don't matter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do in the regular season.
It don't matter. But I just know y'all don't have that same hunger as y'all had last season. That's why I gave y'all that before the playoffs even started. I said, yeah, y'all guys are hungry. I don't see that hunger this season. Not saying that y'all not competing like y'all supposed to. I just don't see the hunger like I did last season. So it's like now you just gave it something that y'all needed to play for because y'all lost to some teams y'all shouldn't have lost to. I'm not going to say y'all wasn't supposed to lose. Y'all was supposed to lose. Y'all lost. So
I feel you. And I respect that. We wasn't on our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just fact. We wasn't on our shit, and I'm happy that they punched us in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sometimes you got to get punched in the mouth to be humble and get over the hump, like you said, man. But as far as me, I've been chilling. Chilling.
No. We're going to get a little deeper than I've been chilling. Let's go. Because for you to be the primary guard, right? Like, and just orchestrating that whole offense. The amount of games that you've played this season, it doesn't add up. What's happening?
Testing out new things, trying to get my stuff, personally. I traveled because I saw Jers. Shout out to my boy Jers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jers, man. Went on vacation for a week, came back. We picked up another guard. So my thing was, hey, if he's better than me, let's get the rotations going. Let's get him in the rotation. If he's not, let's get him up to speed. So I don't know him.
So are you saying he's better than you? Is that why you haven't been out there?
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't never played with him. I don't know him. So when he brought him, I said, cool, we need another guard because we had every other position but a point guard. Let's just be real. We've been asking for it. People just was like, nah, obviously. But we finally got one, and I'm excited. I'm very excited, man.
No, I'm happy for y'all. I think I probably got to talk to Kill, maybe Ether, somebody that's going to keep it real with me.
They are, bro. That's bro. I don't know. Listen to me very carefully. There's no other real statement out there because think about it, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about the off-season thing. We picked up a couple of good guards this offseason, but it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and say we haven't been looking. We made posts and things like that, but like what we saw last season when we worked hard and stuff for the regular season, we just need to get in because we had a lot of teams at higher expectation when we made the little predictions that didn't pan out in the playoffs. So to us, once y'all did the publicity stunt of it's all about getting games in, to us it's like, okay, let's fill out these new teams. What can they do when they can't do? Because a lot of new teams this season came in and these numbers were crazy in the beginning. You've seen it, 109, some people scoring sixes. I was just sitting back like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here like, and I feel that last season we showed our hand. Right, you know, a lot of teams showed their hand and we showed our hand, but like now we just getting the games in, trying to remain active and just keep the show going because playoffs gonna be a different beast, just like I was last season. Hey, I'm
looking forward to it. I'm not denying none of that, man. I'm not putting you guys under the radar either. I know how tough you guys can be, man. I think that was just some of the main questions, though, man. That of course everybody was asking. Because we really never had a team that repeated, right? When you talk about the UHL, we've never had a team that went back to back. And it's almost leaning that way again because everybody that wins the chip, they seem to break up every season. It seems like that.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we've seen the same story folding with you guys. Not so necessarily breaking up, but just wasn't really understanding the communication. But it was almost like a trend that was followed. That's why just wanted to ask that, man.
No, it's hard. I think it's overall in sports, it's hard to win a championship and repeat. Due to, you know, in real life, it's money, players, blah, blah, blah. In 2K, I think it's the stress load because it's very hard to repeat, right? Let's just be real. Kill Time won. You know, they didn't repeat. Who else? Who won season 2? Can't Relate.
Right.
They didn't repeat. Season 3 was No Fatigue. They didn't repeat. Season 3 was Back Outside Boys. They didn't repeat. You know, season 4 was, you know, No Fatigue. They didn't repeat. And now we in season 5 is us. Now we in season 6. So it's very hard because, you know, egos, you know, people want to do different things and things like that. But you know, it's tough, man. It's definitely tough.
I thought that was just something that, you know, a lot of people wanted to get off their chest just to figure out, you know, where you guys was the ultimate goal, of course, repeating, or was y'all trying to rebuild, you know? So I think that was the main thing.
We're looking to contain. We kept the same people. You know what I'm saying? We definitely kept the same people. And we're looking to move forward with that. But what's up with the rumors? Do you have any rumors? Do you have any rumors? I've been waiting for this. This is my favorite topic.
Yeah, so of course, man, you know, with me being who I am, I get the backseat of rumors. You know, it's almost speculations. Of course, coming into the season, deciding to go ahead and get rid of the Westbrook was one of them deals where you was going to figure out was it going to make or break a lot of teams. So quiet as kept, of course, you know, a little behind the backdoor talks is teams still feel like they competitive even without the Westbrook, but that's proven in showing difference in the records.
Come on now.
That move has really hindered a lot of people and made them adjust their game. Maybe they have found, you know, different ways to maneuver, but we all know that move was so powerful, it has changed a lot of people's game. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of rumors on just are they coming back with the Westbrook or they gonna keep it banned? You understand?
I think you're being nice. I'm gonna say the other half of it. These PGs are ass without the Westbrook and it's showing. No. Stop. Yes, you can. No, yes, you can. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead.
And this is what grinds my gear. It's like voting in real life, right? You guys put it to a vote. And I respect that because other people would be like, nah, we're just banning it. But you guys put it to a vote. And I appreciate that you guys listen to the people. You put it to a vote. It was, correct me on these numbers. It was 54-55. 54 said yes, 55 said no. We have over a K or 600 people in the league. So when you banned it and people started throw it up and I can't do this. Bro, it shows. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you gotta think about it like this. People still complaining now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We in week 2, week 3, and you complaining?
Mm-hmm.
We halfway through the season, you complaining
Mm-hmm.
that you can't glitch through a screen and shoot the ball?
Correct.
So
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people we used to call it badge made. They move made. And we talking about one man, Russell Westbrook move. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that means you really can't play.
You really not that guy. That's why.
Come on,
Hey,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
why.
Come on.
That's why I say, man, this episode is no excuses because
None.
you gotta understand that if you say you are who you are, you're gonna find you another move that's gonna
Thank you.
get you where you need to be.
Thank you.
That you understand what I'm saying? Like, so of course, with us, that decision wasn't just made off of, oh man, we can't defend that move. It had a lot of speculations on just the actual 2K league bandit. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, okay, that would have been an easy decision even without the votes. But I still took the vote just to see how the league felt. You understand what I'm saying?
And people still complaining, and that's why I always ask, did you vote? And that's the realism of it, just like real life. Did you vote? No, I didn't vote. Then this conversation's done.
Correct.
You feel me? Because if you
Absolutely.
didn't vote, this conversation's done. And like I said, we halfway through the season, and you need that move. Like, if you haven't figured it out, you know, first week everybody playing, you trying to tinker. But if you haven't figured it out in this half of the season, yeah, it's time to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you were ass.
Correct.
That's facts.
We had a situation where one team was playing another team. Don't need to mention teams, but a team accidentally had the Westbrook on. All right. They accidentally had it on. You know.
And what's the consequences for the people who don't know? Because, you know, people don't like to read. What's the consequences?
Of course, man. A one mistake deal is almost like a continue to play the game. If that move isn't being used no more throughout the game, and that's what we got the streams for, to go ahead and watch that, then that game is fair ball game. You understand what I'm saying? Now, because I understand a lot of people play in different modes, different leagues, so they may go put the Westbrook back on and forget they got it on. You understand what I'm saying? Forget they got it on. So they come into the UHL and they go ahead and do the move one time in the first quarter. Oh man, damn, I got the move on. What should I do? No, play it through. You just can't use that move again. Because if you do, now it becomes a forfeit. You understand what I'm saying?
So the warning is, if you got it on by accident, you just can't use it no more.
You can't use it no more.
Okay, that's fair. I respect that. Then you gotta quit, come back out, do all that. Yeah, I definitely understand that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for that team.
Absolutely, it's unfortunate.
Did that team play through, or was it like a quit out? Or
no? So the team played it through, which was they didn't know the rule or understand it, but they played 3 overtimes, so they got all the way through. They got all the way through.
Okay.
Not only the fourth quarter, we're talking 3 overtimes.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying? So the team actually, the other team lost. They didn't end up winning. Not the team with the Westbrook. The other team actually lost. After the loss, of course, you know, they came to the inbox. Hey, can we get a forfeit? Because that team had the Westbrook on. You understand what I'm saying? They said that team had the Westbrook on. Can we get a forfeit? You know, so that was one of the decisions that I had to make, of course, understanding how the game flowed after seeing that Westbrook in the first quarter. I had to make a decision on that.
And what was the decision?
The decision was there's no forfeit here. We played all the way through 3 quarters.
Because if they would have won, this conversation wouldn't never happen.
If they would have won, this conversation wouldn't have happened. Correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure, you know, I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm asking so that people can hear the questions that they can't ask. You feel me? So this is a back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, because in the same sense, we had another team who point guard had the Westbrook on. He found out the first quarter. He found out. He said, dang, hey, what should I do? All in the stream. They said, play it through. All right, cool. Because you figured you wasn't going to use it again. In the second quarter, he used it again. So now it becomes a forfeit. You have to quit out. You have to quit out now. You don't use it twice. You don't.
So let me ask you a question, boys. Say if I had it on and I used it once, I would have just quit. I would have quit. Is that allowed though? Is that allowed? Let me ask you that. Is that allowed?
There's no need for you to quit. If you can still play without knowing that you're not going to use that move again, then don't quit.
But you know the dribble heads though. Sometimes the dribble heads do the, you know what I'm saying? They open my bad. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to do it twice, and that's on them because I'm giving them the fair chance to correct that by not doing it again. First of all, you shouldn't have had it on coming
in
into
the first place.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
You know, I can at least say like, all right, that game is a forfeit after you did it once. Oh, it's a forfeit, but I can't do that because again, some guys are forgetting they're changing the SIGs, moving from league to league. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't just be like, all right, you know, that's a forfeit. No, I gave you a warning. Cool, boom.
Okay.
Next time, you dribbled out of it and you scored, it's a forfeit. You understand what I'm saying?
I respect that. Any other rumors you got? Any other rumors?
No, nothing hot on the table. Nothing hot on the table.
Nothing hot on the table.
What you got?
See, since we started midway, I ain't got nothing. But I did though. I did have some, but I mean, it's already out. So I can't say nothing. It's over.
No, what is it? Because I'm
okay. I got one. So one of the rumors I had, predictions I had was Chev and Mike teaming up with Never Back Down. I definitely had that prediction. All the way. What other ones? I'm thinking.
I don't think you had that. No,
I don't think I had that.
You didn't have that. That came out of nowhere. You didn't have that.
No, it didn't. Ask Jers. I called this seasons ago. I sat back and said, why don't y'all two ever, never back down and, y'all ever get together? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna. I said, okay. I let it to rest. You know how I am. I'm like, okay, I ask you the question, you give me the answer, I walk away. I come back. Yeah, we teaming up. Hello. Which I think is a good team up. I'm not gonna sit here and flex. I was like, okay.
Yeah, definitely a good team up.
Another one, I'm thinking, I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll talk about it since it's
my
group. I'll talk about it.
Let's go.
We know Gunline is no longer here this season.
Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right. Yes.
Since you scared that.
I forgot. That's on me.
Okay, I mean I'll talk about it. Yes. Okay, Gunline is nowhere near on anybody's radar this season, which is cool. Is cool.
Why? Why did you think? You on my radar because, like I said, and some people was, how they do talking off the offseason. I said, yeah, we beat y'all, but it wasn't no slouch. Like it wasn't no walking apart. That was probably the most intense playoff game that playoff series.
Of course, but Gunline never got the respect that they deserve. We all know that. They never got the respect that they deserve. Always being one of them top teams, never got the respect. No telling what it was due to. You got a lot of guys who think that locker room is cancer over there, which is really not. It's a bunch of good guys over there. Guys. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think your team needs to do to get over that hump? Because I don't think it's a player failure. If you can't say like, we need better players. I don't think it's a player. I don't think it's because, like I said, if y'all beat us, y'all win the chip. I think personally, right?
Hands down.
So what? Because it's been 4 seasons together. That core group. I want to say 4 seasons.
Correct.
What, in your opinion, what do you think y'all need to do to get over that?
So yeah, we've been together for so many seasons. Every season is different, right? You think you got it figured out from last season until you run into a team that's doing something totally different. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what it's going to take to get over that hump because I gotta see that bridge in front of it. I have to see it in order to know oh man, this is another challenge that we come up against, because we could go into the playoffs with the same mindset as last season. All we gotta do is this and we'll win. No, that's totally different, especially with so many teams adjusting and doing things different. You understand what I'm saying? I think it'll be like just that conversation when it's time to have about whether it be communication or us just figuring out how to move forward. You understand what I mean?
I respect that. I like how you're very professional. I'm gonna give you the raw answer. Y'all gotta play with a chip on your shoulder. That's just facts. That's just facts.
So.
You don't think so?
Only because
Okay.
we don't carry that type of load. Like if you notice, we really not big mouthing the page and just putting that target on our back. So I don't think we really had nothing to play for because we're not expecting anything. We're just going out playing right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
As though if we was barking like, yo, we them guys, so y'all better watch out. We don't talk like that. So,
but it's not about that. I'm gonna say why it's not about that, because it's what you told me and everybody else last season. We got punched in the mouth, right? And it left a bad taste in CBL when we played in CBL, right? And you watched that game, we lost, and then that team ended up winning the championship. So, and we never talk. Like, I don't go on the page, you know, oh, y'all trash, whatever. We never did that. But the fact that we got punched in the mouth, we took that aggression over here. Yes, it was stressful. We were not trying to lose at all. It was very stressful. But the fact that we got punched in the mouth, we was like, nah, we winning this. We taking some, right? Yep. So I feel that, I'm not gonna say y'all got punched in the mouth, because I mean y'all just lost a good game. That's just facts, right? It wasn't
but you feel like it should be a chip, right?
Yeah, like motherfucker, we got put out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so let me be transparent. Like, okay, because I didn't want to do this, but
I do.
Let me be Joel. Let me be Joel Embiid for a minute. You understand what I'm saying?
Bro.
Let me throw some of my teammates under the bus. So if Big Clip Ron, right? If Big Clip Ron, if he doesn't come to perform the way that we know he can perform, it's almost guaranteed we don't move forward. Anytime that he's playing top tier to the potential that we know he can play, we one of the unstoppable forces in the league. You understand what I'm saying? But when he's not at that level, meaning his head isn't there, ain't no telling what can happen. So of course.
Okay, fair. But there's other aspects to it, right? So so perfect example, right? I think I was watching a game. No, that was Sparta. So sorry. Shout out to you, boy. So there's other aspects, because at the end of the day, like even when we went to the finals, I wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Like they boxed me up. Shout out to Task Force. They did what they had to do. But somebody else stepped up. My boy Tone, you know, Ether, all them, they stepped up to carry that load. So for you, like what you were saying, if Ron doesn't show up, somebody has to show. You know what I'm saying? And since you got Sparta back, I think that opens up more offense, because you know when they give you the ball, you dunk it, you shoot it, cool. Creating.
So let me correct that. Okay. Again, there's no hindering when you talk about on the offense side of things. Like let me make that clear.
Okay.
We have to be zoned in on defense on all avenues of the games. Rotations have to be there. Communication has to be there. All right. And that's why I say if we're not there where we supposed to be, is curtains for us. Another season down the drain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, offense is going to flow within the defense. You got to get stops. You know,
I agree.
I played with a guy, man. I played with a guy a couple seasons ago, by the name of Ether, right?
Since last season. Yeah, like we wasn't on your team last season. Go ahead, bro.
Like, Ether, he's a master at letting you know we got to keep a team under. We got to keep a team under
50 points.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And if we do that, we win the game. He's a master of that. And I feel like that probably was the realest thing you've ever said. You know what I mean? To where as though I had another guy said, just shoot it even when you're not open.
Who said that?
Yeah, that's some other guy.
No, don't put the name underneath there. But who? You feel me? What?
Just shoot every shot. That's what he said.
What?
He said, just shoot every shot. And players on my team took that and was listening and shooting every shot.
Oh,
Exactly, man. So
but it comes with
good advice.
accountability, though. Let's keep it real, because they're not even just you guys. Other teams, like, it comes with, like, bruh, make the extra pass, bruh. Stop taking shitty shots. Stop falling asleep on defense. You know, you gotta take that, and that's a pride thing. Like, you gotta look yourself in the mirror, like, bruh, if I didn't fall asleep in that corner, that wouldn't have been 3 points. We would have got the ball. We on the other way. You know what I'm saying? You got to lock into your role of what the team needs you to do and not trying to be Superman, right?
Definitely.
And that's hard to do because a lot of people play my career, play with rec with their friends, and they come in with their, oh, this is what I like to do. When reality, when we on that court, you're not really him. Because one thing that kind of bothers me is people complaining to this day about the press rule. And to me, if you complaining and we in season 6 about the press rule, we got some issues. Because let me tell you where we got some issues. Just like real life basketball, you have to adapt. So in all the 2K leagues, people are pressing, and now we going, hey, bro, you can just have them at half court. And you're like, oh my God, that's not fair because of PG coming up with full stamina. And it's an advantage. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. Last time I checked, if a PG come up with full energy, isn't a lockdown got full energy? So that's body for body, right? You know what I'm saying? And it bothers me because I'm like, bro, you can still play half court press because it's in even my career. You could do a half court trap. You could be destructive on the half court. Ain't nothing I'm doing in the full court. And if I'm shooting full court threes, then we need to have a conversation, boy. We need to say, we need to, you know what I'm saying? But if I'm not taking full court shots, then why can't you meet them at half court and, you know, cross that line? You feel me? Cross the line.
No, definitely. Like you said, man. Like you said, we're coming up on season 6, so I don't even listen to those anymore about the press situation. You know, that's one of them things that I'm burnt out. You know what I mean? I'm burnt out from hearing it. You know.
That season 1, it would have been season 2,
one, you know what I mean? Like,
we're like, come on, bro.
Like, I'm burnt out. You know,
it's crazy, man. So, all right, back to our next topic, because you know we went off topic, but we love that conversation, right? Which conference is the toughest conference?
That's a good question, right?
No, it ain't. We know the answer. We know the answer.
But listen, it's it's some teams out east. We know coming into the season that West was looking like the tougher.
Not looking. We are. Boy, stop playing with us, man. You know it's hot in the West. Come on, bro. Oh, my God. Boys, there we go. See, there we go. There you Nah, we know it's hot in the West.
Okay, so I'm not saying the West ain't carrying. They carrying. I get it.
I know.
Get it, but it's some East teams that can hold their own.
Name them right now, because what I have on this chart on the top 5 East teams is Black Hawk, Memphis. Okay, Memphis Hustle kind of tough. Okay, I'll give you that. Memphis Hustle, I'll give you that. Okay, we got Memphis Hustle. We ain't no running. I don't know. They up there. Are they? We beat them. Okay, we defending champions. Okay, good, fair. All right, cool. We got Rebels. I knew they was gonna be a good team. We already talked about that earlier. And we got Conquerors. Never heard of them. But they on the East. Okay, they tough. On the West, come on, bro. We got Demon Time. Hello? That's Demon Time. High Octane. Too different by any means. Bodega Cats and Sock Monsters. Dude, come on, bro. Look at that, bro. We not making this shit up. I'm not making this up. You chuckling because you know I'm right. We got stacked. We need to have it like how Alabama SEC have it. It needs to be the West A, West B. We are stacked. Like top 5 right now against top 5, we're winning. What?
Now that I look at it, I didn't know y'all had that many. Like, I didn't know.
Thank you.
Now that I look at it, yeah. I'm happy to be over in the East.
I was about to say, I would love to be in the East. What?
No. Now that I look at it,
we got to face Demon Time, High Octane, two different, by any means, and Bodega Cats.
No, but you also gotta face Rebirth.
Rebirth? NC Rebirth?
That is a new team just entered, and they
See?
are fire.
Yeah,
They
see,
are
that's what I'm
fire.
saying, bro. Look at the
They
conditions you put us in.
they
He's got some bangers. Now,
no
Memphis
no.
Hustle, it ain't no running is good. I'm not gonna and the Rebels, I'm not gonna take. I would not take that away. You guys are
Yeah,
obviously good. Obviously, you're number one. Let's just be real. I've
right.
played you numerous of times, but
Yeah.
shit,
No,
I,
but we
we
still
can
not
switch
even
places.
mentioning Kill Time, Dead Presidents. We got some
Who?
team. What do you?
Who?
Who what? Who
Who's
what?
Kill Time? Kitty
Don't do
Time?
that.
I
Don't
ain't
do
never
that.
lost to Kill
Don't,
Time since after the final season one. I put a
but they,
stamp on that.
but they still
What?
they're still one of them top tiers. Don't do that.
Who?
Don't do that.
Kitty
Don't do that,
Time? When was the last time they've been to the semifinals?
Tone. They
Talk
had
your
issues.
talk back.
They
We
had
all had
issues.
issues. We all had
Issues.
issues. True Toxic Family broke up. We had issues too.
Yo,
We
listen.
ain't trying to
They
hear that,
they
man.
coming. They coming. They
They
coming. That's all
they
I'm
coming
saying.
for what?
They coming. They
For
coming.
what? Who they
They
beating on
coming.
this chart? Who they beating on this
They
chart? Who they
they
beating?
coming. They
As a matter of
coming.
fact, who they beating in their conference? Now
They're
let's go. If you want to go bite it from bite, let's go. Let's take a look at this right now. No, bump all that. Let's take it. You said Kill Time? Kill Time beating y'all?
you can't make what tough. Like it's tough.
Yes or no? No. We keeping it. It's Kill Time beating y'all.
It's a tough battle. It's a tough battle.
Wow.
It's a tough
Kill
it's a
Time
tough
beating
battle.
Memphis Hustle? No.
Wait,
No.
no, wait. Well, why was so hyped up on Memphis Hustle? Who they got? Who they
Bruh,
got? Who they
when we played them, they pretty solid. I don't know how they are now, but they pretty solid. I don't remember, but they pretty solid.
They're solid, but you're viewing it off of the beginning of when y'all played them in the beginning of the season.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we had a target on our back. They want to beat us. A1 beat us. No disrespect to them. That man won one game last season, snapped his fingers 3 times, did a 360. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So people were coming for us in the beginning. It's just facts. Like there's no sugarcoating it. They coming. But that now to answer the question, Kill Time beating y'all?
It's going down to the wire.
What's going down to the wire? Boys,
going down to the wire.
nah, bro. Nah, this ain't the boys I know. Ship him out and bring the real boys I know back in. Y'all going to the wire with Kill Time, you shouldn't be number one.
No, so you're not
Just be number one, bro.
we number one because we just played a game. We played a game correctly, but God's gonna make adjustments. Here's the thing.
Adjustments.
Yeah.
We've been playing them since. Oh, come on, bro.
No. You disrespecting them now. You're not
Disrespecting them?
You're not giving them enough credit. You're not giving them enough credit.
The only credit I would give them is congratulations, you beat me in the final season 1 without my best player.
So that shit right there is your anger towards them. You still mad about some shit.
No, I'm really not. The only reason why I'm talking this much is because they came for my team. You know what I'm saying? They came for a side. Because Ethan and them had that little, with Rocky KT beef. I don't know what happened. Then he said our team was trash and woo. And we kept matching up and matching up and matching up. We kept tatting that ass and tatting that ass and tatting that ass.
That's a personal
Yeah,
division.
but it's facts though. They what they number? They number 6. Are they beating any of the top 5? You say they going to the wire with y'all. I think you disrespecting your team. You think they going to the wire?
No, absolutely. I know how they wake up. We talking about regular season. We know this don't mean nothing.
Oh my God.
Wake up. Them guys wake up in
the playoffs? They wake up in the playoffs? Okay, so let's go back to the track record. How far did they get? In the playoffs, you said they wake up. When?
Last season they folded. What are you talking about? They didn't have a postseason.
Okay. You say they're top. You say they're top 5, a top team in the league. I'm gonna give it to you. They're top. Now, this is what I would say about them. This is what I definitely would say. Them threes come quick. Them threes, if they hot, them threes come quick.
No,
They go. I'm not gonna sit there and say but they come quick. You close your eyes one time, you up 20. You close it again, you down 2.
Fact.
I'll give you that. I will give them little sons of guns. They can shoot that thing. They can shoot that thing.
They know how
I
to
give
play
them
ball.
that.
They not one of them cupcake teams. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
But the West is still the best. Let's just be real.
No, I gave y'all that before the beginning of the season. We know. And y'all stood on that, but y'all supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because
no, we didn't expect, bro. Let's be real. We didn't expect this. We didn't expect it. When we looked at it, let me tell you what. We as the Western Conference society, right? We as a group collectively felt that we didn't know all of us would be in the West. We thought it would have been more, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you made it this way, not saying that, but we thought it would have been like, okay, we got, these much teams, we in a good boat. Man, I looked at these teams, I threw up my hat and said, damn, even A1 is like that this season. Come on, man. You gotta understand where I'm coming from with this.
No,
they 3 times they stay up. They the 8th team.
Hey, I get it. I feel sorry for y'all. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's definitely crazy, man. Like
I feel sorry for y'all to be over there. I get it.
I mean, we can switch. If you want to.
I'm perfectly fine over here. Number one, I'm cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't want none of them problems. I don't want none of them problems,
That's it, man.
Because I still gotta get through. I still gotta get through what I gotta get through over here. Like
that is true. You got a little tough squad. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
It ain't just a cakewalk over here.
It ain't a cakewalk, but I will gladly switch with you and have you deal with this juggernauts in the playoffs. I'm okay with that. Because Nick, think about it, and I'm looking at it now. All these teams, Demon Time, then I don't know their story, but I know this. When we played them, that 5 was on the court was a complete different 5 that we played. Because I called them when we did the playoff prediction last year. I said, bro, Demon Time is like that. And obviously they number 1 in the West. So obviously they showing that they like that, right? Then High Octane, they got a chip on their shoulder because they lost the task force. So you see what they number 2.
We knew High Octane was going to be back. We knew that. We knew that.
We different. They went to the finals, and then us, we just won. And then by any means, I don't know them. I don't know by any means. And Bodega Cats.
They're solid. Both of those are solid, but neither one of them can beat Rebirth. So
you think so?
Yeah, Rebirth tough. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to you because you ain't gonna just say that to say that. I'm gonna listen to you.
Yeah. No, neither one of them can beat Rebirth. You know what I'm saying? But again, looking at the list,
I'm looking.
I'm
looking. I'm just sitting here like I need someone to break the rules so they can't make the playoffs. I need one of them. I need someone. I don't know who it need to be. TV killing me, logging into an account. Somebody. I need someone. I need the easiest route in the playoffs. Because this right here is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. I need somebody to break the rules, man. Matter of fact, add the Russell on. Let me go. Let me get up game 1. You feel me? Because this is a head knocker, man.
No, it's tough, man. But again, some of these teams' records look the way they do because again, we're going off of games played. We know that. You know what I'm saying? You play your games, you're in the playoffs, regardless how many games you lose. So a lot of teams are looking at it like that. Let's just get these games in. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree.
You do got some teams who take every game serious, so it's like
that's how you don't want to show your hand early because playoffs.
You don't want to show your hand.
I would say this: Task Force ran a different offense against us in the playoffs, and it took us all by surprise.
See what I'm saying?
All of us. I sat back and said, "They don't do this." They ran that thing like they ran it all season. So I give them that. You know what I'm saying? But you got anything before we go to commercial break?
No, that's it, Tone. I don't have nothing else on the standing situation.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back after commercial break.
This is Lisa. She just recorded her first video interview. She spent months trying to get her favorite guest on her show, and then this happened.
Hey, thank you so much for joining me. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks. I'm really excited to be here.
This is what happens when you don't use Riverside.
Riverside? What's that?
Riverside is a brand new way to record your remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality straight from your browser. Riverside locally records each audio and video feed during the stream. Because of this, even if your internet is bad, your recording will still look professional. It will make any recording look and sound like it was recorded in this guy's studio, even if it was recorded here. Or even here, at your Dutch grandmother's house, who's acting in this ad because she loves you. In fact, with Riverside, she could start a podcast as well.
Okay, so how does it work?
You can just send your guests a link, hit record, hit stop, and download all the recordings, all within the platform. Even your guests will understand it.
And how long does it take for recording to upload?
Riverside uploads your audio and video while you are recording. So when you hit stop, you can download the recording within seconds.
What if my computer crashes?
Computer crashed or you refreshed your page while recording? No problem. The recordings are saved automatically. Think Riverside.fm only does the basics? Wrong. The platform records up to 4K video and uncompressed wave audio. You can personalize your recording studio with custom branding. And with producer mode, you can change the volume levels and monitor your guests' equipment. Join these companies and start recording remote podcasts and video interviews that look and sound professional. Riverside, sweatpants friendly.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Did you miss us? I mean, I missed y'all. But we're back. All right, so let's talk about the top 5 good teams in the league and why they're top 5. Let's talk. I know we dabbled into it before the commercial break, but let's actually get to the nitty gritty with this, man, because it's a recipe, right? We see some of the same names still up here. And this season is different because we're not a 1 through 30 standings on one standing. We're actually broken up into conferences now, East and West. So it's kind of different, you know what I'm saying? Because if this was one conference, it'd be a lot of tiebreakers and who got to move where and, you know, who played the harder team. But we're going to get right into it. Let's start with the East. Start with the East. So, Blackhawks.
So,
why are you number 1?
Do you want to speak on conferences? Or do you want to say overall, who's top out of the 30? Who's top 5?
You want to do what you want to do. I want to say conferences. I want to say conferences because respectfully, you know, it's not some other team's fault that they're not higher in the other conference, if that makes sense. So let's go with separate. You take the East. So why is the Blackhawks, formerly known as Gunline, number 1 in the East, bro? Despise the you know, the games played, like we get that, but your win percentage is over 500. So why you guys number 1?
So of course that has a lot to do with just chemistry.
Yes.
You understand that? That's the main thing. There is really not anything special that's being done besides chemistry, like knowing how to play, knowing where guys are going to be, and your record reflects off of that. So that's just chemistry.
Okay. I feel like it's chemistry as well. You guys been doing it for years or a whole season. So it's just plug and play at that point, right? And you guys are sitting number 1. And are you looking to keep that spot? Is that a thing that you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
No. We definitely down to 6. We'll drop 6.
We'll drop 6.
We'll drop 6. Yeah, we'll drop 6 for sure. Because our game plan is always the same.
Drop 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to get the lowest seed going in the playoffs. Our game plan is always the same. Like, you know, we don't want to be that top team. No, we're good. We're good.
I do. I want the easiest route to the finals. I do.
We don't. We want to be tested. So when we get to where we need to be, we've already been battle tested.
Battle test me in the finals. How about that? Shit, that'll test me up. All right, number 2, Memphis Hustle. Like I said, when I played them, they were a good team. I think we split with them, but they're definitely a good team. And obviously, the records show they're above 500 as well. And they're number 2. What have you seen when they played? What was different and unique with them?
Man, to be honest, it's one of them things where you think you figured a team out, but you really didn't. Like that team right there, there's no one man show. So it's kind of tough. Like they got everybody can do something on the team. You really have no cornermen. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's
I call them corner monkeys, but yes. That sounds like a racial slur, but it's not. Corner monkeys, man. Just jump in the corner, you know what I'm saying? And the other one I call is hash huggers. They can't do nothing else but hug that hash, right? So,
Correct.
yeah, they do have a little something where everybody can do a little something. All right. Number 3, Ain't No Running. They're above 500 as well. They're number 3.
Yeah.
We split with them.
Y'all split with them. We lost both with them.
What?
Yeah, we lost both with them.
Okay.
They're not a sleeper team. You understand what I'm saying? They coming for blood. That's what I'm saying. It is more to the story than what it seems. Like it's almost like who's Ain't No Running. No, there's somebody. Like there's somebody. Like,
Okay. Number 4, we got the Rebels. Of course, we knew they were going to be a top. I knew that. Once they combined, I said, yeah, they the top team. I said, yeah, they got defense, they got scoring. Their team is stacked. If it was a 20-man roster, Chef and Mike would have brought the whole hood. It would have been a 20-man roster. TP too.
They are stacked. They are stacked. Like, you know, and we spoke about it. We said they was going to be in the top, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Of course, they've lost some games that they wasn't supposed to lose. You know, like I feel like they probably haven't really put their best lineup on the floor yet. Like,
And they're trying to figure it out because it's regular season.
of course. I'm pretty sure they know what their best lineup is, and again, we won't see nothing but probably the best lineup when it's
Playoff style.
Like, you know what I mean? Like so that remains to be seen, man, for sure.
Yeah, shout out to them boys there. And then the Conquerors, I never played against them yet. They're above 500.
That team, Conquerors, they seem so quiet, right? They seem so like you know, just where they came from, right? That's a team that you need to be worried about as well, because they also move the ball. So that's another tough team. But
Have you guys played them?
No, we haven't. We haven't played them yet.
We haven't played them either.
Watching a lot of their streams, just seeing how they like to play. But as they sit 5, you know, that is well deserved, of course. But I don't have them over kill time. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Right.
Oh my God! You don't have them over kill time?
No.
The proof is in the pudding. They're over them right now.
The proof is in the point. Like, okay, so we got Ain't No
With 35 games played. You gotta think about it. With 35 games played, they ain't running.
No, they getting games in. They ain't running. You're absolutely right. They ain't running.
All right, so you saying Kill Time's gonna take Conqueror's spot? They moving up.
Kill Time is probably going to take Ain't No Running spot. They probably going to go 3rd.
Hey, you a bold man. You know that? You a bold man. So for all them teams, you heard what boy said, man. He said Kill Time is taking the number 3 spot going into the playoffs. That's what he said, man. We halfway through the seasons. Please prove him wrong, because I'm going to look so stupid coming back up here when he goes, "I told you so."
Yeah, no, definitely. They definitely. I know. They're gonna end up either 1, 2, or 3. They're gonna end up 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, this must be nice that you guys get to fluctuate up, from 1 to 6 so easily, man.
Yeah.
Now back to the West. Oh God, number 1, Demon Time. I could speak on this. I already knew when their defense carried them to wins. I knew there was a special team. I definitely did. And then when the point guard's hot, Lord Jesus, look out. You know what I'm saying? And it shows. They got 38 games played. They only lost 7. They over 500. You feel me? So it's definitely showing. So if, and I pray to God, during playoffs, they don't have this 5. They have to substitute. But if they don't, yeah, they might be in the finals. They might. Sean might. What's your thoughts on Demon Time?
I wouldn't want to play him.
I wouldn't either.
Good luck.
I don't either.
Good luck.
I don't want to see him at all. All right. Number 2, High Octane. Oh, listen to me. High Octane is looking to get their get back, right? They definitely looking to get their get back because in their eyes, and in other people's eyes, the final matchup should have been High Octane Sock Monsters. Right. But I know that, they had some people go on vacation, things like that, substitution, and things like that. They fell short in the semifinals, and they're definitely looking to get back up there and be, seeing people in the finals. So they got a chip on their shoulder. I don't know how the finals are going to play out. I don't know if they're going to move to 3, stay at 2. We don't know. Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I know.
He said, I know. What you know, bro?
I know. We gotta remember that guy wasn't there.
I know. Yeah, he wasn't.
That guy wasn't. He there now.
No, he ain't. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell his job he need another vacation. He need to go. He need to go somewhere.
He already canceled that vacation.
He ain't losing that no more, man. Yeah, but they're definitely a solid team. They've been together for like 3-4 seasons. So, and it shows. They're number 2, right? Yeah. Number 3 is Too Different. Too Different is definitely a good team. They're above 500, of course. I don't even need to talk about them. We played them the other night when I was crying on the page saying, someone please play us. And we split with them. They're a good team. They got Gertrude. They got Purple East and things like that. So they're definitely deserving of the 3 spot. The name of the game is stop the point guard. I mean, this is it. That's just facts. Stop him, and the game will slow down tremendously. If you don't, which is hard to, it ain't gonna slow down.
I disagree.
Right? You disagree? Talk to me.
I disagree, right?
Go ahead.
Because they name me just what it is. Different. They different, right? So you say stop. You say stop guards, right? You say stop the team.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me
talk to me.
Let me lure you in. It was a team that boxed him up and stopped him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kicked it to the wing. There's a guy on that team that's over in the wing.
That's going crazy?
So they just signed him. You understand?
They just signed him. Oh, this is recent.
Oh, this recent. This guy is different.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Wait, so you didn't talk about this for the rumors pose?
Ain't no need to.
Ain't no rumors. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so they just signed the 2 guard. That's what you're saying. And
I don't know what position. He's probably a fucking point guard.
The 2?
Because he got every move that you can't stop. You thinking that how hard it was to stop the PG. Now they got another motherfucker like that.
You got to play A, bro. You got to have 2 locks on the court and pray they miss. Yeah. Cause hey, just like in real life, there's only one basketball. You got if you can have a big 3 of scores, but there's only one basketball.
Hey, I don't know what locks is going to stop him. I don't give a fuck.
I do. We got Ether XD. Come on, lock of the year. Come on, bro. Let's not do that, bro. I got a lot. I got another one too. I got locks. You know, I got shit. Yeah. We split, like I said, when we played them, we split 1-1. We definitely split 1-1.
Y'all didn't play him with this guy, but I see what you're saying.
Damn. Well, back to the drawing board, right? let's just be real. Back to the drawing board. And that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the regular season is for, to figure out what works, what don't work, we can cut, and then coming into the playoffs with these surprises. Because like you said, they just signed someone. What if it was playoffs right now? We'd be like, oh, we just got a box culture. He come up with this guy. We like, wait a minute. Where was he?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and then now we looking through the rule books like this. Like, bro, are you sure you can sign him right now?
Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm quick to hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, hello, yeah, boys. When did he sign him? He signed him at 9:59 p.m. on the Sunday. Son of a bitch. Hey, it's legal. It's legal, right? All right. So number 4, you know, you got us, Sock Monsters. You know, I'm gonna let you speak first because you know I'm gonna be biased, of course, but I'm gonna let you speak first. Go ahead, man. How are we still a top team? How?
I mean, it's only going to get better. Like when you have the energy that you have in the locker room, you're almost demanded to be in the top every time because you're being held to a high standard. Listen, that is a good unit to play for because they hold you accountable. It's almost like you can't fucking miss a dunk.
No, I got cussed out. So yeah, and I play PG over there and I get cussed out, right? It's a tough environment. It is, but it makes you better.
You can't fucking hit it slightly early. All your shit better be green releases or you get cussed out over there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So they hold you to a high standard, man. So you gotta respect everything that they bring to the tables, man. They're not champs for no reason. So, you know, of course they was gonna be where they supposed to be, man.
Definitely. I think, like you said, is the accountability and taking it personal. I feel like a lot of people brush it off like, oh, we just lost the game, is okay. No, we take every loss personally, because we, like you said, we were the champs and we got a chip on our shoulder. Now we got a chip on our shoulder because it's like, oh, we the champs. We lost a couple games. People's like, oh, we finna beat them. They not good. They trash. So now we coming in with that mindset, right? Like I said, when A1 beat us and we split with High Octane, we split with 2 different, and another team beat us. A bottom team beat us, and I was like, wait a minute, like what are we doing? Like I remember I said, I'm not playing any more league games until we go and practice. Yeah, you feel me? Like I was not, like, we not doing this, right? And then Tom comes in right behind me, we not playing no league game until we get 10. I was like, 10? He said 10 ranked games. I was like, damn, that's a lot of game, 10. But okay, yeah, I'm with you, 10. So, you know, and then obviously, we got back on board, and we're still trying to figure out teams, like you said. Teams are picking up new peoples and things like that. Number 5, by any means, I ain't never played them yet. They're probably a new team. They're probably not. I don't know. They are the 5th team, of course, above 500. How do you feel about them? How are they the top team?
That right there, as I look at that 5, 6, 7.
That's a tough spot.
Yeah, absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? That right there, that 5, 6, 7 is going to be very interesting coming down the stretch. Because of course, I got Rebirth being very, very high. Like,
okay. What number high? What number high are you looking at? Because remember, Demon Time, High Octane, 2 different us. Like, how high?
So I got them higher than you guys.
Okay, so you got them at 4. Okay, so you got them at 3. You taking off 2 different?
So
you got to think. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to put this in perspective. Because think about it. 1 through 4 have playoff experience. We've been there multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
I got them. Put it like this. I got them going to the finals.
You got them going to the finals?
Yeah.
Rebirth NYC.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. You heard him. He got them going to the finals from the West. Demon Time, High Octane, 2 different us. By any means, we got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just facts. We got a job to do. For me, honorary mention. I never seen By Any Means play, but I'm pretty sure they're a good team. But my honorary mention is definitely Bodega Cats, my boy YP and them. They're a good team. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen them out throughout the season, but obviously they're top 6, right? In the West. Let's just put that out there. The West is hard. So, yeah, that's what I got, man. Damn, you really got Rebirth NY making it to the finals. I gotta watch them then. That's ooh.
Shout out to my New York. Shout out to my New York.
Oh, here we go. Ain't you from Philly? Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't y'all hate each other?
no, New York got some good pizza.
Oh my God. And Philly got a Philly cheesesteak. Hello?
And we swap.
Oh my God. Here we go, man. All right. So which teams look real and who's fake? You know what I'm saying? Just like Jadakiss, she phony, he's fake. That's the type of people I hate. Let me know which teams out of all these 30 teams, which one looks real, which one looks fake.
I mean, I give you a good 5, right?
Give him a good 5. Just a top 5. Top 5 reals, top 5 fake.
I give you a top. Let's start with the fake, right? Let's go top fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got Memphis Hustle up there in my fake.
Oh my God, why do you have them as a fake, bro?
I got them in my fakes, man. I just don't know. I don't believe them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I just don't believe them. Do you think they just masquerading and just playing games, playing all the sorry teams to get up there?
And all the sorry teams, like, I got them because they up in the series, man. But I got them as a fake, man.
Oh my God, that man's all right. Number 2.
I got them guys as a fake, man. Like,
oh my God. Oh my God. This is funny. Can't make this up.
So, Conquers, I got them as a fake.
Okay. Conquers. Number 5.
I got them as a fake as well, man. By any means, I got them as a fake, man.
Wow. Okay. By any means.
I got them as a fake, man. And then a lot of people like them, but I got them as a fake also when it comes down to the nitty gritty. Bodega Cats. So that's my 5.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I respect that.
You know that I feel like.
Wait, why do you have Bodega Cats as a fake? They just 6. They are top 5. They 6.
All because the expectation coming into the season is not holding the weight that I thought it was.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, when they came in, we were yeah.
They were one of them teams that we expected to be where the hell they should be, but for them to fall all the way, I got them as my face.
But it's the West, though. Who are you replacing in the top 5 besides Eddie Means? Like, really think about this.
No. Yeah, no, it's tough. But again, you gotta match it somewhere. You gotta bring something. You gotta
Okay. You're right.
Demon Time out of there.
You're right. You gotta scoot up in there.
You gotta do something to show me that you're not a fake. Because yes, those top teams, but what does that make you now? You understand what I'm saying?
Middle of the pack.
And that's why they one of my fakes.
Okay. Who's your top? All right, let me go with my fakes. Let me go with my fakes then. My top 5 fake. Oh God. Let's just do this right. Let's go with Kill Time. Let me stop. I'm just hating now. I'm just stop.
Because all you doing is digging a hole.
Oh my God. Bruh, I ain't thinking. Hey, listen to me. They hate Kill Time more than I do. I know that. All right, they hate them. So, but I'm not counting them as a fake though. I'm not. Conquerors.
Okay.
Because of that math ain't mathing right, but they number 5. 20 and 15 ain't mathing right. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just not. Let's just be real. On the West side, well, never mind. Let me scroll up. Back to the East. I'm looking at the standings. I was like, the only team that has 10 losses in the top 5 is High Octane, and I know they're good. So let me scroll back up, right? Another fake I do have is Ain't No Running. I don't think they played anyone yet. Played anyone yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not the Big West. Nah, come on, not Big Huff. I want to say Bodega Cats record wise. Because I feel like you just said, you made a good point. Like, bruh, when they came in, we was like, yo, we already know this is the top team, but the record's showing that they not. But I feel that they are, but numbers don't lie. Let's just be real. We don't care how good you are. It's at the time and place of can you execute when it counts, right? Another fluky to me, by any means. I feel like they haven't played anyone really. They got the wins, but have they really played anyone? Let's be real. And last but not least, and I'm only going off of like what I see, so I'm gonna count the middle of the pack too. Let me look at the middle of the pack, bro. I'm gonna go against you, and I'm gonna say Rebirth, New York City. I never played them. You say they're going to the finals. I think they are fluke. We gonna see now. If they go to the finals, I will definitely do an apology standing ovation. And you guys might be a good team, but I'm definitely calling you a fluke. No disrespect. Respectfully though. No disrespect.
Yep.
All right, boys, who's your top 5 real teams? Let's just be real, man.
Top five real teams, of course, man.
You gotta add yourself. You gotta add yourself.
No, we'll never be there.
How would you, bro? You went to the finals. Let's look at the resume. You went to the finals. You went to the semifinals multiple times.
Okay,
how are you not a real team?
I get it. The expectation for us to achieve bigger accomplishments, we can't do it. So we're not a top team.
You can't say that because there's a lot of teams that can't even get there. You got to the big dance. You get to the. Well, I mean, shit.
We can't get over the hump. We're a regular season team. Like, so until we prove that.
You can't say that. The regular hump, the hump is this. If you get eliminated in the first round multiple times, then I'm like, yeah, y'all can't get over after the first round curse. You're going to the finals and the semifinals.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't got us as a top team. Like, we're nobody to be scared of. We're nobody to be scared of. My tops, of course, I'm afraid of, high octane.
Okay, respectfully.
I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of Demon Time.
Of course, respectfully. Yeah.
I'm afraid of them. I wasn't, but now I'm afraid of two different. Like, I wasn't. Okay. We beat them last year in the playoffs, but this year we ain't getting past them.
After who they added, right?
They spent money to get this guy.
Oh, damn.
So,
okay. You just named 3 West teams. I just want to let you know that.
No, there's nobody out east.
3 West teams.
There's nobody out east. Now, I would say, against all odds, of course, they are.
You said what? Wait, what?
AAO.
Huh?
Yes, they is one of my real teams this season.
What's define real?
They have a guy over there that they needed. Who runs the PNR to perfection. You hear me?
Okay, and I like that you say that. But every year is a year for them. They get the best player every year. Yeah, let's just be real. No, let's just be real. No, can we speak facts?
I get it. Okay, we gotta know that the chemistry just not there when it's being built. But
every year?
I don't know. This might be the year though.
They only have 7 wins. We're halfway through the season.
That's fine.
Okay. You remember last episode or two? Last season you said, AAO, they have a good coach, and I said no, that's not a coach, that's a recruiter, because the turnover rate. It ain't the math ain't mathing. But hold on. The math ain't mathing. Let's be real. They have a good recruiter, not a good coach. Because let me tell you why. As a GM, If you're my owner and you come downstairs and go, hey man, how come every year you get a good player, they leave? You get a good group and leave. You got to look yourself in the mirror and say, it can't be them. It got to be me. Because watch this. If we talking facts, let's talk facts. Let's talk facts. They get the best player every year and they leave. Not saying they leaving because of him. Because watch this. Fresh left. MTF Fresh left, right? This team is still ass. He brought in this team. Rex team left. Rec left, right? Brought in the team. They went to the playoffs.
But here's the thing with AAO.
Talk to me.
In order for you to get into the UHL, that is the breaking ground team. We all know that.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, that's true.
No, you gotta play on AAO
to get in.
In order for you to even get
I respect that. And I always will say this. They have always showed up every year. They're always playing games. And for this season, they are not the bottom team.
Facts. And I gotta respect him.
I respect that.
An opportunity, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't know these guys from a can of paint, man, but he gives them opportunities to showcase themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
how come Tristan Anderson is not a part of that team?
Because he's one of them guys who's not locker friendly.
Okay. I don't know him. I don't know him personally, but I know he's a point guard. He said he got a comp experience. I'm looking like I thought he was about to get picked up or something.
Very solid. Very solid. Very solid. Goes to work. Go clocks in and out.
Yeah, he clock out all right.
He clocks in and out.
They give you here's your last check. We won't be needing your services anymore.
That's all because of his mouthpiece. You got me?
If he talked too much. Okay.
If he went to work and didn't talk, he'd be man.
Higher, yeah. Okay, I respect that. All right, now who's your last real team?
My last real, man.
You counted AAO.
Absolutely, man. My last real one, man. I gotta. This is tough because it's between, of course, Dead Presidents and High Society.
I'm surprised you didn't put the Rebels in there.
Well, no, the Rebels is my main team. That's my main source. I don't have to put them there. We all know what they're doing. Like,
yeah, you're right.
These teams that I'm mentioning right here, I got them in my high like this because I know guys are not watching what they're doing and what they're putting together. Guys are watching. Like, I know guys are not watching Dead Presidents or High Society thinking that it's all cakewalk. And I can tell you that it's not.
Okay, that's a little fire. I ain't gonna lie. All right, for me, let's just be honest. Let's go Demon Time. Let's just number one. Let's just be real with that, right? High Octane. Yeah. Since you said two different got another guard, I would say two different. It's my third real team.
Don't go off of what I'm saying. You haven't seen them yet.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. But as you said, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, right? I don't see you until the finals. So why would you lie? Why would you lie? You wouldn't lie to me. You wouldn't lie to me about that, bro. You just listen to me. Let me tell you something. For a grown man to come up on this platform and say, "Toxic, listen, bro. They're a different team, man. They just picked up, so I'm trying to I'm gonna listen to that. I gotta see them.
Yeah, they might trade him. They might trade him after this podcast is over, so we don't know if he's
They ain't gonna trade him. Let's be honest, bro. This is the last day of free agency as we speak. They ain't trading him. So I got two different. You're gonna be shocked with this one. I got La Familia. They just picked up some. Ooh, they just picked up a group of guys. And I think that's the pieces they've been missing. Yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it. You see it on the report they give you Monday morning when you start looking at the names and you're like, wait a minute. Huh? Okay. Yeah, La Familia is a real thing, man. Hey, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's might be the couple of pieces they missing. And my last real team, I was going to say AAO, bro. I'm gonna give it to AAO. I'm gonna give the last real team is AAO because I know we broke up after 2 seasons.
Yep.
They lost every season. They still fighting.
Yep. And
I respect
that's why I respect it. That's why they'll always be in my top.
That's definitely my top. You know what I'm saying? They come out every night to lose. I don't know what's worse, the Cleveland Brown or them.
But who does La Familia have? Who did they pick up?
I know. No, I can't tell you that. I can't tell the people that. Come on now, you gonna see that, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see that in the fruition. They picked up a couple of pieces. Had to get on the phone and tell some Juan. You're welcome. And I hung up the phone, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I said a couple, so it ain't just one, you know what I'm saying? So you should already know. You should already know. All right, so next topic, BHF. What happened to them? Unfortunately, they're not a team anymore. You know, they went from the most active to the least active, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to know why. Of course, I got the answers because, you know, I'm a part of that clan as a content creator. So I'm gonna speak on it briefly without bashing anybody. Bump that. We bashing everybody. All right, so this is what happened. Last season, they played all the games early, disappeared, obviously, went to the playoffs, and laid an egg because they haven't played 2K, right? It was on GTA RP. Boo. You in season, you playing another game? Yeah, the math ain't mathing up, right? Then this season, the owner went on not even vacation. The owner is in the military. You know, appreciate your service. It's not active because, you know, shooting, you know, whatever, right? So they asked someone to play guard. There, you know what I'm saying? One feel comfortable playing guard. And then everybody's in a tree stump sitting there. We got to wait. And that, you know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because this man put up the money, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he had to do his duties respectfully. And he comes back like, hey, I'm ready. All right, since I'm here, don't want to do it, you know, whatever. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep going. Let's play some games. But they only played, I think, 5-6 games, and we midway through the season. You need 55 to make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, they, you know, they're no longer a team. But in my thought, and you can correct me, I'm pretty sure they're all free agents now. They can go whatever team pick them up. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. So they definitely got the free reins to do whatever. If La Familia wants to pick the whole team up, they can. But here's the thing. Like I spoke with Rep, you know. Willie, that's my guy, you know, had a whole conversation with him just so I could be transparent on that. Like, I would love to keep that team afloat and keep them around. But 6 games, I really can't answer for that. You understand what I'm saying?
Can't justify it, yeah.
Like that would be tough on my end, you know, for another inactive team to see me keep them around. It'll be too much of a, why keep them and not me? They only played 6. So those was one of them things where my hands was tied, you know. But we conversated because, again, I know how active they were season prior. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, of course, it was like, nah, man, I want to give these guys a shot. But wow, it's going to take a whole lot for them to get 20 games in one day. It's impossible, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah. Because teams ain't looking. It's Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers who have daughters. Shout out to you boys. You know, shout out to all the fathers. But it's definitely Father's Day, and it's, you know, teams ain't really looking.
Right. No, so that would be impossible, man. And I didn't want to do that to him, and especially him trying to sign players. You know what I'm saying? Because that just would have been like, no. I mean, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you can do to get you over the hump within the next couple hours, like, you know what I mean? So we had a conversation. He understood. Of course, man, you know, they're more than welcome to into the league again next season, man.
Yeah, respectfully.
You know, they had my blessings on that, just because I know what they bring to the table. But I also told them, like, future reference, man. I mean, situations like that, don't wait till the third weekend and tell me like, hey, this is the scenario, because you fill your roster for them guys to get games in, even if you're not there, because the ultimate goal is just to get games in.
But I don't think the issue was the people. I think the issue was stepping up, right? Like, so if I got a person that's supposed to play PG and he's not playing PG and I'm out in the field, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, your hands are tied and it's like, well, I got to do this when I get back. And then you sign a couple of people, they ain't really, so
right.
Your hands are tied. It is hard. And at the end of the day, it is a business, obviously, right? You got to get the active teams there, but, it's neither here or there. Probably need to happen. I don't know. But
yeah, I mean, those are my guys. Like I said, man. Like, I wish it didn't have to come to this, but it's just one of them things where, speaking it with the front office, it was almost like a no-brainer. So, I mean, got to do what's best for the league at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just business, right? So we're at the part of the day, night, morning for some people. I don't know. At the end of the show, boys, you have anything to say to the people, man?
No, man. I just want to say good luck to all those moving forward. Of course, man. I appreciate the ones that's been active. Again, we got a waiting list for the ones that haven't been too active.
No, pause. I got a question. I want you to address this on the camera. Yeah. I definitely have, because this is bothering my soul. Mm-hmm. What are you? Well, not you. Let me get your opinion. This is an opinionated question. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to, what are you going to do for the teams that are looking for a game and you see they're looking for a game, but teams are ducking? Because the teams that are looking for a game needs game, but the teams that already got some games up, like, probably need 10 more. Like, we ain't playing them. What are you going to do about that? Because there's going to be teams, multiple teams, I know that for a fact. I've seen it in the chat a couple of times, that looking for games and teams are ducking. Like, we don't need to pay them. Why would we play them and risk our record? Like, we good. What are you going to do in that situation? Because, 55 games to me is not a lot, but to other people it's a lot, right? And if you're ahead of the curves, because if you guys don't touch 55, then it gives excuse for everyone not to be able to touch 55, right? Because you guys got 44. So y'all like, you know what I'm saying? So what in your opinion, what do you think is going to go down?
All right, so I can't use speculation. Of course, I don't know what a team is thinking or what a team is, ideal to not play a certain team. So we got to be mindful when teams do say, hey, somebody's ducking. How do I know that? Because, you know what I'm saying, what gives them the legitimate, reason to say that they're ducking? If a team doesn't have 5, they doesn't have 5. I mean, I don't see.
Okay. Let me pause it. Let me interject, and I'm gonna throw my team underneath the bus. The other day, Tone going to chat, asked, these two teams are talking. We're talking, right? We said, we ready to go. What's the password? We ready to go. And they just speaking over him. He's like, no, don't speak over me. Then another team said something. He's like, okay, we ready. What's the password? They spoke over us to get one of those two teams to play. And I'm like, wait a minute. The math not mathing. So it got so bad. Hold on. It got so bad that another team said you might as well hide your name and put another team's name, because this is ridiculous. And I would say this. We want all the smoke. Stop ducking. We gonna make the playoffs. We gonna make the playoffs.
So here's the thing. If it's a team that you feel like is ducking, I mean, that is not, of course, an approachable situation, because we don't know who's ducking and who's not. Again, whether a team's having a conversation, maybe they were scheduling between two teams that had nothing to do with a certain team, and not saying that they were ducking, but I don't see a reason for a team ducking, to be honest.
I don't either. I hope not.
If this was week 1, okay, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, teams don't really want to play certain teams or not knowing the scenario. But this league is just about getting games in, so ducking really doesn't benefit anybody. So I don't know just how guys are using, ducking.
I guess okay. I guess the term ducking has definitely multiple, meanings.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so the meaning we're saying is we go in the chat looking for games, right? And we see everybody talking and stuff, and nobody's responding to us, and then we say it again, and nobody's responding back to us. Because there's been plenty of nights I've been sitting on the game, like you said, what's happening to Tony? I'm here. I got stuff to do. I'm like, all right, cool. You see if you get a game. You ain't got nothing. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And then another point guard comes in. I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's 12 o'clock, 11:30. Like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So that's that's my term. I can't speak for everybody. It's my term of people ducking.
So again, I mean, at the end of the season, like we do every year, man, we go to the round table with my front office, and we just dissect, man, and we put together a game plan for the postseason that we know is accurate to how the league was operated throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? So we don't take any of it and be like, damn, man, I wonder how come that team didn't get 55, man. Let me go back and see what somebody ducking. No, we go off of really communication. So again, we monitor the chat. We see how many heads is in there looking every night and who's not. You understand what I'm saying? So again, at the end of the season, who's liable to be favored to get that win? That's for the front office to discuss. You understand what I'm saying?
I respect it.
We'll have that meeting at the end of the year, of course.
Okay. So for all you people that's been looking for this answer, this is free game. You better watch the podcast. He just gave you the answer. So I don't want to see this in the Discord no more.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You got free game. But we're at the end of the show. Boys, now I can ask you this question. Do you have anything to say to the people, man? Last word.
No, Tone, man. It's all peace and love, man. Definitely excited, man, to see what the rest of the season, holds. We've got a lot that we've talked about. Just seeing what teams do what, man. I can't wait to see how it unfolds, of course. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you as well.
We wasn't on set for a couple weeks, of course. Work got in the way, but we right back like we never left, man. And of course, before the playoffs, we'll be running another one. So I thank you again, Tom. Definitely giving the people what they want. I heard them. We've heard them, and we responded with another episode of the podcast. Sir. No excuses. So I thank you again, my guy, and and that's it from me.
All right. My last parting words, I want to definitely shout out to you, because without you, none of this would be possible. Let's just be real. It's just, you know what I'm saying? To the people that are watching, definitely appreciate you guys tuning into the podcast, getting active, listening, and letting us know what you guys are thinking, man. Oh, I forgot to say this. If you have any questions or you want us to talk about something, please email us. The link below obviously has always been there. Never went nowhere. Also, Salt Monsters on top till we die, of course. See the team, be the team, I am the team. And remember, it's okay to be a little toxic. We see you guys in the next episode. Peace.